مجمع الأندلس التعليمي، تعلم عصري ملهم بهوية وطنية وقيم إسلامية.
Hello again, this is Mr. Usama Abdul Rauf introducing the second part of Lesson 4. Grammar. The past simple, the present perfect, and the present perfect continuous tenses. Our start is checking your homework as usual. Open your student books on page 25 to check exercise C. Here are the answers. 1. Has she left? 2. Has accepted. 3. Hasn't found. 4. Has been searching. 5. Went. 6. Talked. 7. Haven't run. 8. Has she tried? 9. Has been doing. 10. Have you been ignoring? 11. Rang. 12. Have been ringing. 13. Have been. 14. Have you heard? 15. Cancelled or have cancelled. Both are correct. 16. Spoke. 17. Decided or have decided. And also both are correct. 18. Have been looking. And finally 19. Announced. I hope you all did well. Kindly refer to Lesson 4 to revise the rules and contact your teachers if you have any problems. Now the time has come to Lesson 5. Actually, it's the practical part of Lesson 4. Today's objectives are as follows. At the end of the period or the video, students should be able to, number 1, correctly use the present perfect tense and the present perfect continuous tense. Number 2, correctly use since or for with the present perfect and the present perfect continuous tenses. Number 3, correctly use the past simple tense and the present perfect tense. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala help us. Before hitting the road to our targets, let's first revise yesterday's grammatical rules by playing 2 videos. I know you watched them yesterday, but as you know, practice makes perfect. Watch the first video.
This tutorial is about the present perfect and the present perfect continuous. In this tutorial, I'm going to show you how to form and when to use a present perfect and how to form and when to use a present perfect continuous. Take a look at these sentences. I have worked since 5 o'clock in the morning. I have been working since 5 o'clock in the morning. The first sentence is in the present perfect tense. The second sentence is in the present perfect continuous tense. First, we're going to take a look at how to form a present perfect. For the regular verbs, we use the auxiliary verb to have and a past participle. A past participle can be made by adding ed to the base form of the verb. For example, I have walked the dog. For the irregular verbs, we also use the auxiliary verb to have and a past participle, but here the past participle is our own unique form. She has driven in my car. The infinitive form of the verb is to drive. A present perfect continuous is made by the auxiliary verb to have and been, which is the past participle form of the verb to be. We use the base form of the verb and we add ing. For example, I've been walking the dog and she's been driving my car. Please note that we do not need to pay attention to the regular and irregular verbs. Now let's have a look at the difference between the two. A present perfect is used for a thing, which can either be an activity or a state, which started in the past and has continued into the present. For example, I've broken my leg and I've talked to him. A present perfect continuous is used for an activity that started in the past and continued into the future. For example, I've been talking to him. We cannot say I've been breaking my leg. We also use the present perfect continuous when talking about things that are annoying. He has been shouting at me for over half an hour.
After watching the video, I give you the chance to play and have fun. Please pause the video, copy the link, and have fun. For the second time, and for the last time actually, I ask you to concentrate again and watch a video that presents the differences between the past simple tense and the present perfect tense.
This lesson is about the difference between the past simple and the present perfect. I'm going to show you when to use a past simple and when to use a present perfect, and more important, how to keep them apart. Take a look at these sentences. I broke my leg on holiday last year. I've broken my leg. The first sentence is in the past simple tense. The second sentence is in the present perfect tense. Now first we're going to take a look in how to form a past simple and how to form a present perfect. For the regular verbs, we take the infinitive form of the verb and add ed for the past simple. For example, I kicked the ball. For the irregular verbs, we use the unique past simple form. For instance, she bought a bike. For the present perfect, we use the auxiliary verb to have and the past participle. For the regular verbs, we make a past participle by adding ed to the infinitive form of the verb. For instance, I've kicked the ball. For the irregular verbs, the present perfect also uses a past participle, but this past participle has a unique past perfect form. She has bought a bike. Now, let's have a look at when we use a past simple. We use a past simple when something happened at a specific time in the past. I broke my leg last week, so it's important that I tell you that it was last week. For the present perfect, time is not important. I've broken my leg, and it's not important when it happened. We also use a present perfect for things that started in the past but have continued in the present. For example, I've lived here since 2012. In the past simple, that would be I lived there in 2012, meaning I no longer live there.
Yes, actually, practice makes perfect. Again, pause the video, copy the link, and have fun playing a game on the video. Go on. Now open your workbooks pages 19 and 20 to do exercises C and D. Here is exercise C. Pause the video, give yourself 3 minutes, and then play the video again to check your answers. Go on. Here are the answers. Number 1, C, has been sleeping. Number 2, B, have been waiting. Number 3, C, before. Number 4, A, C. Number 5, A, received. And number 6, C, so far. So far means until now. Now let's move to exercise D. Exercise D is on page 20 of your workbooks, of course. And in exercise D, you need to correct the words in brackets to make correct sentences. Again, pause the video and give yourself some time to fill in the spaces with the correct forms of the words given, and then play the video again to check your answers. Go on. Here are the answers. Number 1. Have just sent off. 2. Haven't sent. 3. Have been thinking. 4. Have actually decided. 5. Have you considered? 6. Have been studying. 7. Have arranged. 8. Have always wanted. 9. Went. 10. Spent. I hope you all did well in this exercise and got 10 out of 10. Now let's move to your homework. Open your workbooks on page 20, and exercise E is going to be your homework. Please pay attention to this question, and if you have any problems, please contact your teachers. This question is very important in the exams. Have a nice time. Till we meet again, goodbye and thank you.